Hello, we are Lori
and Quentin Conway.
We are your Ambassador Diamond uplines. I know we've opened this call up, so there might be some sidelines, and that's cool because we are definitely a one team, one mission team here. So welcome to the call. I'm just going to quickly go over what you need to accomplish within your first 30 days of this business. So you are new, now what? You are in this to make money, so let's make money. How are we going to do that? We're going to set a goal. And we're going to make that goal have a dollar amount. So what is your dollar amount? Find out, kind of get a quiet spot and find out the reason why you have joined this business and what does that dollar amount look for you? What's it look like for you? For me, it was $200. So for you, it might be $100, it might be $500, it might be $5,000. So whatever that dollar amount is, write it down and tell your sponsor to help you run toward that goal. How super important it is to make those goals. So your kid is coming. And the first thing that you need to do is post on social media, post on Facebook, post on Instagram, post on any social media outlet that you are currently active on.
Yeah, I think one of the mistakes people make is they sign up for this business, they get excited, and then they sit there and wait. They're like, well, I'll just wait till my kid comes in before I start doing anything, and that's the biggest mistake you can make out of the block.
You know, yeah, I completely agree with that. I think a lot of people do wait for their kit, and quite frankly, a lot of people get their kit and wait for their launch party, which just makes completely no sense. You're losing time. So that first 30 days is super essential to work your business with a sense of urgency. And I think anybody that's been in the business for a while, if you ask them if they have any regrets or wish they could do anything differently, that's something that they say, I wish I would have gotten started the day that I signed.
Totally agree.
So you're not going to know it all, but you're just going to post out there on Facebook and let people know what you have your hands on.
You know enough to get wraps on people. That's your number one job.
And that's all you need to do to be successful. So, you know, number one, set 4 wrap appointments immediately. Do this immediately because you've got 4 wraps minimum coming in your kit with that business builder kit. So you're going to have 4 wraps that need to go on somebody. So get those spoken for before your kid even comes in and set your date for your launch party. Now, a lot of people say, well, gosh, how can I set a date for a launch party if I've gotten all 4 of my wraps spoken for? Do you want to touch on that, Quentin?
Sure. There's a bunch of different ways. People do parties in different ways. There are some great leaders out there who have created some great videos on how to do a party with 1 wrap, how to do a party with no wraps. And, of course, you can just set your auto ship to run again and order more wraps. For most people, I mean, let's be honest, if you join this business, certainly you did the enrollment booster, right?
That's
so
right.
You have plenty of wraps.
Extra wraps. But if you don't, I think that's a great point that Clinton made. You do not have to have a wrap to do a party. There is nothing out there that says you have to wrap at a party. Of course, it lets the magic unfold, but you can do a demonstration of how you would wrap and then hand the pin to everybody to sign up as a loyal customer or distributor.
And to be clear, not everyone has to do a launch party. There are people out there who don't do launch parties, but I'm going to tell you that every time we teach people to do a launch party. You don't have to do parties all the time for the rest of your life, but we feel pretty adamant that a launch party is essential to your success in this business.
Let's face it, when you get a group of women, especially together in a room full, of excitement, and they wrap and they see something unfold in 45 minutes, one person is going to excite that whole room, and everybody's going to purchase.
Excitement breeds excitement.
It does.
People are attracted to excitement.
Of course they are. Okay, so start your training is the next step. Notice I didn't say that right off the get-go, because here's the reality. You're not going to know everything there is to know about this business, even through your training. You're kind of, I'm still learning as I go. I've been in the business for 3 years, and every day I'm learning something new. And so get those wrap appointments set immediately, set that launch date party, and now start your training, because your empowerment equals your success. Notice that I said your empowerment equals your success.
Well, when we tell people on Personally Enrolled, for sure, look, don't worry about knowing everything. People always feel like they're so unequipped with knowledge to go out there and start getting wraps on people, and that is just not true. We know all the stuff you need to know. All you need to do is go get the wrap on people. We'll help you fill in the blanks on questions as you go. And I think everyone who enrolls people are going to feel the same way. We can help you answer questions. Training is imperative, but it's not until step 2 or 3, I don't know what you said there, before you start diving into that training. You don't have to know everything to get a wrap on somebody.
Absolutely, you do not. So that training, of course, you're probably going to be added to a team page, but is in your e-suite, and that's kind of a fancy word for back office. So you're going to go to your website, and you're going to log in, and you're going to go to your back office, and you're simply going to click on Training Academy and go through those videos. And I don't care how busy you are, you're going to have an opportunity to be able to push play and walk away and unload the dishwasher, feed the kids dinner, listen to those calls, or listen to that training academy. It's super, super important.
That's a great point. People say, well, there's a lot of videos out there and I don't have time for it. Well, of course you don't have time for it. You didn't join this business because you have extra
time in the world.
And so what you do is you make time for it, and you make time for it in creative ways. Get in the shower, push play on your phone, and let it play while you're taking a shower, while you're folding laundry, making dinner. Find a way.
Okay, now what you need to do after you finish your training is you want to print your steps to success. Now, this may sound foreign to you, and if it does, you're going to definitely be knowing exactly what this means in a matter of no time. And so print your steps to success. That's found in your Training Academy documents. And you want to print that, and that's going to show you that you're going to have your auto ship set up for 2 boxes of wraps, and you're going to have 4 customers and 3 distributors. That is your goal. That's your first month's goal. So if you need 7 people, essentially, to be very successful within your first month of business. 4 of those is a customer, people that want to use the product, that don't want to sell it, but they want a great price. So those are your friends and your family. And then 3 distributors that want to sell the product with you. And, again, this is your first month goal. And depending on what that dollar amount goal you set for yourself, you'll definitely repeat that the following month, and you'll teach that to the team that you're growing and those distributors that you're bringing on to complete that and teach that as well.
Just going back to the very beginning, we identify setting goals and that numeric goal from the beginning for a very important part of this. We have a very defined path, and we know exactly how to get there. But how far we need to go and how we need to travel that path is really determined on how much you want to make. And so when you say, hey, I want to make $1,000 a month, we know exactly where you need it. That's exactly right. And so when you have a clearly defined goal, everyone always says, well, I want to be ambassador or black diamond. Great. But let's set something that's very attainable. That's why you started this business, like Lori said, or $200 to get her nails done.
Yeah, I think you have to set that 30-day time frame goal, that 60-day time frame goal, that 90-day, and so on. And you have to realize that those whys and those goals start to evolve and change. So definitely be flexible with that. And if you need to, pull out those success sheet again, which I would definitely recommend, and start that the second month. Okay, now we're going to ask 4 people to support you in getting your free product. Guys, this is super, super important. The minute that you sign on as a distributor, I've kind of given you a list of things to do here, but this is right up there. This is my number 4. Ask 4 people to support you in getting your business started. 4 people right out of the gate. Your mom, your brother, your sister, your neighbor, your BFF, whoever it is. All of you know 4 people, everyone on this call knows 4 people that love them enough to support them enough in this business. Now, that doesn't mean that you're going to be marketing your business that way going forward, but whatever it takes for you to get those 4 customers initially is what you need to do to make that happen. And I think the quicker you do this, more success you're going to have. When I have brand new personally enrolled distributors that come on board, I usually incentivize them and say, hey, if you get your 4 customers in 5 days, I will buy you a pack of Blitz cards. I will buy you an It Works t-shirt, because I think those 2 things are super important purchases within the beginning of your business. And so, you have amazing prices that you can offer to your friends and your family. Go back to the people that have asked you to have parties. Go back to the people that have asked you to purchase products and help them get their business started, because those are the people that you need to go to first.
And to drive this point home even further, this isn't your strategy for ongoing business. What this is it's part of that sense of urgency for that 30 days, that first 30 days to get that free product. Because my wife, my millionaire wife sitting here will tell you that if she hadn't gotten her free product in that first 30 days, she probably wouldn't be sitting here today. Do you agree with that?
I completely agree, because, that free product for me was 8 wraps, 2 boxes of wraps that I sold for $30 a piece. That gave me $240. Within 2 weeks, I had made over what my original goal was. So, of course, that set me on fire. And had I not done that, I can't even describe where I would be now.
Well, your tightwad husband would have been like, are you spending money or are you making money?
And yeah. I'm definitely in this business to make money as well as you are. So hurry, work with a sense of urgency. Really, the faster you can do this, the better. But you have to get that done within that first 30 days. So make sure that you mark that as a priority.
4 customers, 30 days, free product, get it done.
Get it done. Number 5, make 100 list, okay? So you're going to be going on to that step number 3 on the steps to success of getting 3 distributors. Make your 100 list. And what I mean by this is just anybody and everybody that comes to your mind. Sit at your computer on Instagram, or your phone, I guess, on Instagram. Sit with your computer, on Facebook and start making a list of people that you know that come to your mind. And, you know, you're going to ask them literally 3 questions. You're going to go through that 100 list, and you're going to ask them, hey, let me wrap you. Would today at 3 be better or tomorrow at 9 be better? You know, give them an opportunity to say, hey, let me wrap you. I want to wrap you. Which time would be best? And give them an option. If they say to you, I do not have the money, you go on to question number 2. And you say, host a party and get one for free. You know, we're not a party plan company, but it's an amazing way to get your product in a lot of people in a very short amount of time. So you really are definitely managing your time very well by doing this. So if they don't have the $25 or $30 to spend, that's okay. They don't have to. All they have to do is host a party. And when they do that and they have 5 of their friends wrap, they're going to get a wrap for free. So put that wrap on them for free. And then 3, you're going to simply say, join the business with me. Join the business. It's only $99, and you can make your money back by selling your 4 wraps that come in your kit. So I think the best way to do that as far as joining the business is by complimenting them. Why would you want them to be part of your business? And quite honestly, I think people want to know that they're needed and they're wanted. And so why do you think they would be good, or how do you think this business would change their life? So speak their language, and if you listen to them, they'll tell you how to talk to them, how do you speak to them. You know, and I know Pam said this before, but, you know, no one wants to be sold on anything, but everybody wants to buy. Everybody's curious about this wrap. They just don't know how to get it. And so if you ask them one of those 3 questions, they're going to fall into one of those categories.
I agree. I think that people do not want to be sold. People absolutely want to buy and don't believe anything other than what she just said.
Okay, so those are kind of the, you know, the 5 things that I wanted to talk about. I am going to say be mindful, and I made a note in all caps, be mindful. You get into business to make money, so don't go spending a bunch of money on your business.
That's true.
Okay, so you're spending $99 to get started. You're recouping your costs very, very quickly because you're making those 4 immediate appointments. Do not go crazy buying stuff. Be smart. When your kit comes in, you're going to get a brochure. You're going to get a couple of things in your kit, some marketing materials. Laminate them. Use them over and over again. When you laminate them, they not only are more durable, people aren't going to walk away with a laminated brochure. So, you know, do whatever it takes to keep that information that you get from your kit as long as you can. I would say if you're going to invest in anything, the 2 things that I would definitely invest in first and foremost would be a T-shirt and some Blitz cards. Yeah. The T-shirt you can get for as little as $20 to $25, depending on the style that you choose. And Blitz cards, you can get 100 for $15. So those are not huge purchases. They are not, you know, something that you have to do to be successful, but those are the 2 things that if you're looking to purchase, I definitely would recommend.
Yeah, you're going to use Blitz cards from day 1, and we're still, you know, one of the top earners in the company, and we use Blitz cards every single day. So it's as relevant day 1 as it is in day 1,000.
Right, absolutely. You're going to purchase these things at myitworkstore.com. Again, that's myitworkstore.com. Okay, remember, in this business, you must work with a sense of urgency. That turtle does not win the race, folks. So don't be thinking that you're just going to wait till your kit comes in. You're going to wait until your launch party, because the reality is somebody's going to get to the person that you had in mind on your hundreds list before you even approach them with it.
Well, or even that. Here's what will happen. You will let life get in the way. Those who don't start with a sense of urgency, let life beat them. And what I mean by that is they're going to find a reason to do all these other things instead of work with a sense of urgency for that first 30 days.
And, you know, if you procrastinate and say, I'll do it tomorrow, tomorrow never comes. So that turtle does not win the race. Run, run, run. Run towards the goal that you set for it, and your sponsor will help you to do that. Okay, if you're sitting on the call and you're brand new, or you're even thinking about joining this business and you're kind of overwhelmed by this call, let me scale it back and just say this. Don't overthink it. And if you don't remember anything that Quentin and I said on this call, all you have to remember is your steps to success, because that really is your stairway to success.
That's right. We focus on 3 things in this business: enrolling in people, making sure their ADVB auto ship is set up, making sure they get their 4 customers in that first 30 days, and then they're sharing the business with 3 people. Every month we do that. We focus on that. We teach that. We repeat that. That's all we do. We don't go making fancy posters and all this other, invest all of our energy and all this
energy and
stuff.
Time and
right?
fluff. Do something that is income producing every day towards your business. And again, don't overthink this business. The step to success is where it is. And so once you've completed that first sheet and you've gotten your 4 customers and your 3 distributors, then you want to go back to your sponsor and say, look what I've completed. Now I would like some direction on where to go from here, because then they're going to say to you, you've reached your goal. Are you ready for more? You haven't quite reached your goal. Let's press on a little further. This is how you're going to be able to do that. More than likely, they're going to say, you know what? Congratulations. That's amazing. But what we need to do is print out that steps to success sheet all over again and fill it out. So I don't mean to be redundant or belittling in any way, but the steps to success is really, again, your stairway to success.
I couldn't agree more. Be bold for 30 days. You can be meek for the rest of your life.
Absolutely, absolutely. 90 days, guys. I will tell you, if you give this business 90 days, everything that you have, and I'm not talking about 8 hours, 12 hours a day, 15 minutes of intention I've talked about on several conference calls between Quentin and I, that 15 minutes of intention can go a very, very long way. So if you give this business 90 days, and you work your business and you wake up and you actually go to work every day, you will completely change your life and the lives that you're bringing into this business. You know, one thing that I do want to also say that you can get additional support not only through, our team page, and if you're not on our team, you probably have other team pages, but we do have a YouTube page that's open to everybody too. And that YouTube page is Skinny Rat Divas. You can search that up and you can look at any video